is AJ Jacobson with Rivals.com. I'm talking to CJ Verdell. Here we are, day 3 of fall camp, which is also Media Day 2018. CJ, how are you doing so far, first 3 days of fall camp?
Definitely good. Definitely going good. Being able to be out there with the offense and the defense, just running plays, being out there and being active. It's definitely a good time.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm loving your game. I loved it in the spring game. I liked it. Tell me about how much improvement. How much improvement have you had since you've showed up here at Oregon? I'll put it that way.
I think definitely a lot of improvement. Coach Mastro, of course, definitely very detailed in how we run the ball and in our steps, especially. He believes, if we're on the right track, we're gonna go the right way every time. So he's definitely very detailed in where our eye placement is. We have that black stripe on our helmet, so he can see where our eyes are on film. We make sure our steps are right and everything. So I think that's definitely an improvement I made.
I guess I feel bad that I was surprised how good you are. Are other people surprised by how good you've turned out to be? Is this a common theme here?
I mean, I don't know. You don't really tell me a lot, but if it is, it is. I'm not really sure, but I hope I can continue to do that. I want to continue to surprise people on the field.
I think your game's about quickness and power and vision. What else is your game about?
Quickness, power, vision. Blocking, catching out the backfield. I think everything. I think to be a complete back, you need to be able to do all those things: catch, block, run the ball effectively. Just need to be a complete, versatile back.
Who do you model your game after?
I would try to say LT, Daniel Thomason. Yes, sir. You saw him on the field. He was able to do anything, even throw the ball. Hopefully, I can get to that at some point. You throw the ball, but definitely LT.
Well, he knew how to make money on the field. I mean,
right. Oh, yeah, definitely. LT, spin moves, stiff arms, everything. LT was known for it all.
But honestly, he had so many different moves. I mean, he wasn't just a one-trick pony. Right. He wouldn't just show up, do a spin move off. Yeah. He had everything. Right. Is that what you're trying to do with your game?
Definitely. As a running back, you want to develop new moves. You want to be versatile. You want to be able to not just run through everybody all the time. If you got to make a move, you want to be able to do that.
Here on this team, your unit has a bunch of different kind of personalities in terms of what they can do on the field and whatnot. How do you fit in with that unit, in that group?
I feel like definitely a lot of people see power in me, I guess, and quickness. I think we all, to be honest, all of our backs on our roster right now, I feel like we all bring different things to the plate, but I feel like we all get to that point where we're becoming more physical. We realize what Cristobal's trying to do, and this offense he's trying to install. It's a physical. We're gonna be a physical run game. We're gonna run downhill, and that's what it requires, being physical.
Sitting here chatting with you, like the nicest guy. Yet when I watch you on the field, you're kind of a nasty one.
Definitely.
Is there a switch that flips, or what happens?
Oh yeah, definitely a switch. I'm kind of like a lot of my teammates will tell you I'm kind of serious. A lot of the times I don't smile a lot, but definitely when it gets on the field, it's no joking around. When it's time to run the ball, you run hard and you run up with the intention of trying to score, and whoever's in front of you, you want to get them out your way.
Out of high school, you had a lot of choices. You could have played in California, Oregon. Any place you chose Oregon. When you look back now, what do you think of that decision?
I think it was the best decision I made. You see the coaching changes. People might say a lot of coaching changes, but I think everything happens for a reason. I think we ended up with the guy that's good for this team and what we needed to take us where we want to be. So Cristobal's a great coach. Definitely instilled a lot of culture into us, and he's told us that it's going to be hard, and we just got to embrace that it's going to be hard, and we shouldn't want it any other way because winning the championship is hard, and the steps leading up to that should be hard as well.
Awesome. All right, CJ, last question I got for you. Tell me one thing about yourself Duck fans don't know.
I hated football when I first started playing. I absolutely hated football. I cried every day I went to practice. Cried every day when I went to practice. My mom would have to call my dad and say, "You need to talk to your son. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to get out the car and go to practice." My dad would give me a little speech like, "Hey man, you ready? You can do this. You can do this." And I'll go out there and have a good practice. Still the next day I'll cry again. It took me a while. It definitely took me a while to get used to playing football and get into the sport. But once I got it, then I fell in love with it.
Now you weren't like 16 years old when all this was happening.
No. I'll say when I first started playing football, so I was like 8 years old. Okay. 8 years old, yeah.
It was Pop Warner, Riley Flags and stuff.
Right. Definitely, yes sir.
All right, Doc man. There you have it. CJ Verdell didn't like football. Thank goodness he likes it now. Thanks, man.
Thank you, no problem.